Good morning, Tracy. This is Mr. Wong. Today is the 29th of April, Wednesday. All right, today we'll go through yesterday's homework, which is converting length between meters and centimeters. And then after that, we will start on learning about kilometers and also to convert kilometers into different units like meters and vice versa. All right, so today we'll have our first Google Meet session. Today is just to test out whether you can connect online with me. I'm not going to teach, perhaps maybe tomorrow. Maybe today we'll just do a chit chat session, okay, to see how you are doing at home, okay, and to see whether we have a special guest coming up in my Google Meet session with you. All right, so let's start. Okay, so converting length between meters and centimeters. So if you have gone through a lesson yesterday, you realize that 1 meter is actually 100 centimeter. So on and so forth. It can also be the other way around. 100 cm equals to 1 meter. Okay, this is the standard way. This is the length we are talking about. So in a meter rule, which is 1 meter long, there is actually 100 cm there, and also vice versa. If we are talking about 100 cm, it will be 1 meter. So most of us humans are 1 meter, slightly will be like between 1 to 2 meters in height. Some of the taller ones may reach 2 meters, like the basketball players. But like for Mr. Wong, I'm 1 meter and 67 centimeters. Some of you may be 1 meter and 30 plus centimeters. All right, so that is the relative height. All right, so the important thing about this chapter is to follow the good habits, okay, that I will be running through with you so that you will not make careless mistakes. All right, so I've gone through part A, so I won't go through anymore. Okay, let's go to part B onwards. Okay, so 2 meters and 4 cm, I convert these 2 meters first. Okay, I convert these 2 meters, and I know 2 meters is 200 cm. So 200 plus 4 equals to 204. I think this is quite straightforward. Now after that, 1 meter, same 1 meter 52 cm. I convert the 1 meter first. So 1 meter becomes 100 cm. 52 cm over here. Add together. Okay, 52. Add together, you got 152 centimeter. Alright, so for the next one, same thing. Convert the meter first. 6 meter is 600 cm. So 600 plus 95, 695. Similarly, convert the 8 meters to 800. So 800 plus 31, 831. Okay, quite straightforward for this page. Let's go to the next page. Alright, so just now we learned that 1 meter is 100 cm. So the opposite is true also. 100 cm equals to 1 meter. So I won't go through part A. Let's go through part B. I really want to see the number bond here because it's the number bonds that prevent us from making mistakes. So let's see how is it done here. 275 is actually broken into two parts. 275. Okay, so it is 200 centimeters plus 75. We know 200 centimeters is 2 meters and 75 cm. All right, so for the next one, 750 centimeter, we break it out into two parts as well. I have 700 and I have 50. So I have 700 centimeters over here. I have 50 centimeters over here. So what I get is 7 meters because 700 cm is 7 meters. 7 meters and 50 cm. Alright, so for 586 cm is 586 over here. So 500 cm is 5 meters and then 86 cm. And then for the last one, 904 is 900 and 4 when we split it up into number bonds. 900 cm is 9 meters. 4 cm is just 4 cm as well. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward for yesterday's work. Now we look at the running revision 2, the last two questions, to see how we can solve it. Okay, So really models is very important. So let's try to draw models for this. Kim paid this amount for a table and two chairs. So this is actually the total. Okay, hold on. Okay, so $801 is the total for one table and two chairs. The table costs 7 times more expensive than the chair. Okay, so the table costs 7 times as expensive as the chair. Okay, hold on. Alright, so the table costs 7 times as much as a chair. So when you have this sort of phrasing in a sentence, you want to know who has more and who has less. So table costs 7 times as much as a chair. So table must be more. Chair must be less. But this is only one chair. Okay, let's change it to red color. Alright, so I know total is 801 for one table, two chair. I know that the table costs 7 times as much as a chair, means the table is more, chair is less, and they want you to find table. So this is the question mark. Okay, so let's start with the models first. I have one table, two chair. Let's simplify it first. Let's do one table and one chair so I can show the 7 times. So it's very important that your model shows the question itself. Okay, so I have a one table and a chair. Okay, so I want 7 times. So 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if the table is 7 times, how many units does the chair have? The chair has 1 unit. Okay, so this is how it looks like. This is basically this is actually this. Okay, so table 7 times as much as a chair, but I buy two chair. So if one chair is 1 unit, two chair will be 2 units, and the total will be $801. Okay, so what you want to find is the table over here. Okay, so you realize all these boxes are equal units. All of them are the same units. 7 times for the table versus 1 unit for one chair, but I have two chairs, that's why it's 2 units. So all these boxes are the same size, the same unit. So total, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you know that 9 units is actually $801. Okay, so some of you never draw models, you will never ever see this 9 coming out. Okay, this 9 is only possible if you have drawn it out. If not, you will never ever see that it's actually 9 units. So total units is 9 units, and 9 units equals to 801. So all you need to do is to find 1 unit. Okay, every time you always want to find 1 unit first before you do anything else. So 801. Okay, let's leave some space for the divide sign. Divide by 9 equals. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's work this out. Divide by 9. Okay, so I'll work it over here. 801 divided by 9. 9 times 0, 0. 8, bring down the 0. 9 times 8 give you 72. 80, bring down the 1. 81. 9 times 9 give me 81. Okay, so I know that 801 divided by 9 give you 89. So I know each one unit is 89, means one chair is 89. So how much is one table? All I need to do, very simple, is to find 7 units. Why 7 units? You realize that the table is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units, so 89 times 7. Let's figure out the answer. So 89 times 7. 7 times 9, 63. 8 times 7, 56. 56 plus 6, 62. So answer for table is actually $623. Okay, so after this, make sure you write your answer statement. Okay, the table costs $sign, remember, $623. And also for the answer line, make sure the unit is present as well. Right, so simple as that. So the key thing here is to be able to draw the model. Okay, once you can see the model, once the model represents the question, everything else is quite straightforward. Okay, so the next one is also quite simple. You don't really have to draw a model for this, but if you want to draw a model, it's the same thing. So I have this amount of mango, this is my total. I have this amount of mango, this is my total, and I want to pack 8 in one carton. Okay, I want to pack 8 mangoes in one carton, meaning what? Okay, let's draw a simple diagram, meaning one box there is 8. Carton means box anyway. One box there is 8, one box there is 8, and one box there is 8, so on and so forth. So there are a lot of boxes of 8, we don't know how many. So what they're asking you is how many boxes and how many left over. So you realize you are packing it. So the idea of packing means you need to divide. Okay, I hope you by now you should know that you should know which operation you need to use when it comes to a problem, when it comes to problem solving. Okay, so this actually means divide because you're actually packing it in boxes of 8. So all you need to do, quite simple, 697. Okay, leave some space for the divide by 8. Okay, let's work this out. Okay, so it's divide, so put it over here, 697 divided by 8, 0 first, nothing, 69, 8 times 8, 64, 5, bring down the 7, 8 times 7, 56, and then you have a remainder 1. Please make sure you write the R1 on top also. Make sure you also write the R1 in your answer state, in your working as well, in your equation as well. Okay, this is very important. Okay, do not leave out the R1. Okay, do not leave out the R1. Some of you in your work, you leave it out. You simply just ignore the R1. Okay, you cannot. Okay, okay, do not leave out the R1. Okay, why? Because 697 divided by 8 is not 87 only, it is 87 R1. So do not leave out the R1. So whatever you have, write down in your equation as well. Right? So very simple as that. If you know what the 81 means the boxes that you have, and of course R1 means the number of mangoes that are left behind. So write an answer statement first. There are 87 boxes, and then also there is 1 mango left over. Right? So, and then after you write your answer down, there's no units over here, so it's 87 boxes and 1 remainder. Okay, so this is the homework for yesterday. Today we'll run through how to convert kilometers to meters and the other way around too. Okay, see you later.